Thank you.
This is Ramesh from Pudiya Talamurai TV. First question is, if the Congress government forms the government, the farmers' loan will be waived or not? Second one
Not
is...
if, when. When we form the government, we have a policy, and we have made it absolutely crystal clear in states where we are in power. In Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, we said that we are going to forgive the bank loans within 10 days, and that's what we did. The basic idea and the basic difference between us and the BJP, is that we view farmers as a strategic asset for this country. We believe that without farmers, without agriculture, this country cannot be strong. One second. They do not believe that. So it is our intention to support farmers in whatever way we can, where we can support them with a farm loan waiver, as in Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, we will do that. Where we can support them by building cold chain, food processing plants, other infrastructure, we will do that. But we consider farmers to be central to India's development. That is the difference. And as far as supporting them is concerned, it is a matter of belief, it is a matter of faith, and we have 100% faith in the ability of the farmers to transform India. Thank you.
Rahul, here, Rohit from the...
I need to ask other people.
Rahul, Rohit from the Hindu. With regard to Rafale specifically, so you just said when you come to power, but are you looking at forming the government in 2019? That is one.
Yes.
Okay, when you come to power, the first set of Rafale jets are supposed to come sometime in September, October.
How are you feeling as a reporter of the Hindu when you make it absolutely crystal clear to the whole world, and I thank you for that, that the Prime Minister of India is a corrupt man? When you have documentation, clear proof, that the Prime Minister of India has bypassed the entire negotiation, when you have clear proof which says he ran a parallel negotiation, when you put that proof down in your newspaper and you show it to everybody, and then there's no investigation, how do you feel? How do you feel, frankly, when you do that and a lot of your colleagues don't support you? Right? You're nodding your head. I understand why they don't support you. Because they are threatened, they're bullied, they're crushed. I understand that. But I'm extremely proud of you for doing your duty. I'm extremely proud of you for putting the truth down right in front of Mr. Narendra Modi. It's not an easy thing to do. So I commend your newspaper.
Okay, thank you on that.
One sec, he should have another extra question.
I've actually not come to the question. Yeah. So you said when you come to power, right? So what do you plan to do about it? Because the first set of jets, about Rafale, because the first sets of jets are supposed to come sometime in September this year. And then there is the offset clause and offset contracts. So do you plan? You
should just call it the 30,000 crore clause. The Anil, actually, we'll rename it. We'll call it the Anil Ambani clause.
Okay. But do you have a concrete proposal to
no, look,
have a
as far as the Rafale aircraft is concerned, we do not think there are questions to the capability of the aircraft. The only question we are raising is that Mr. Narendra Modi and Mr. Anil Ambani have stolen 30,000 crores from the Air Force. From the pilots who bombed Pakistan, they have stolen from their pocket. The only question we are asking is, there should be an investigation and the people should be punished. Now I know the question the hidden question you're asking, which is that, are we going to cancel the contract or are we not going to cancel the contract? That is a technical decision. That is nothing to do with us right now. We do not have the information on that. Okay? But the question of corruption is crystal clear. We have an investigation, and I am absolutely 100% certain that on the back of that investigation, Mr. Narendra Modi and Mr. Anil Ambani will be convicted.
But will you still go ahead with the 36 aircraft, or do you have a plan
that's
to go back
that's
to
something
the 126?
that's something when we have access to the information, that will be decided. That would be inappropriate, and I'm not informed enough to answer that question here.
Hello, Mr. Rahul. Hello, Mr. Rahul. Myself, Priyan from Polimer News. And my question is, NDA Alliance has clearly proposed that PM Modi is a PM candidate, and also they say that there is a lot of contradictions in choosing a PM candidate in a UP Alliance. And what do you answer for them?
My answer is that the entire opposition is united and is fighting the BJP, Narendra Modi and the RSS. We are going to defeat the BJP and Mr. Narendra Modi. Prime Minister question, frankly, it is for the people to decide. It is very arrogant for us to make these type of statements about who will be the Prime Minister. People can decide that. Our duty is to defeat Mr. Narendra Modi, and we will deliver on that duty. Our duty, I mean, as the united opposition. Sorry? Yeah.
Are showing good interest in the state of Tamil Nadu. But at the same time, if you want to show your interest or set a footprint here, three things are very important. The first one is about the fishermen issue, where Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka are having a bigger issue. The second one is Kaveri, and the third one is personal to you, that is the release of the Rajiv Gandhi assassins, the 7 members. How are you going to deal with it? Because for the past 2 decades, be it Congress or BJP, there is no concrete solution for these issues.
Just repeat the issues. What was the first one? Fishermen. Okay, on the fishermen, we are very clear in our manifesto. We are going to be creating a dedicated ministry for fishermen. Okay, that is going to specifically look into these issues. So we are going to empower fishermen dramatically in our country. On the second issue, Kaveri, we believe that it can be amicably settled. Third issue, okay, Rajiv Gandhi, look, as far as the assassination of my father is concerned, there is a personal issue to me and my family, which we have dealt with, which is fine. And then there is a legal issue. The legal issue has to take its course. And whatever course the legal issue takes, we are happy with. So we are quite forgiving people. We don't sort of have any animosity or hatred towards anybody. So it is for the court to decide what happens.
My follow-up question is that when it comes to Kaveri, the thing is that Karnataka, either BJP or Congress currently, you seem to have an upper hand over there. Till now, there is no concrete solution for that as well.
I think you need a conversation to start. You need a conversation to start between the stakeholders, and that's the type of thing we excel at.
Mr. Rahul, I am
see right now. I mean, you said that national parties are paying attention to Tamil Nadu. Currently, the government of Tamil Nadu is controlled by the national government. So for all practical purposes, Tamil Nadu does not have its own government. Tamil Nadu is currently being run by Mr. Narendra Modi. And that is also something that our alliance, frankly, the DMK and the Congress alliance, is fighting. We don't accept that the Prime Minister's office should be running a state like Tamil Nadu. We simply do not accept it. The Tamil people should run their state. The Tamil spirit, the Tamil language has to be protected. And we do not appreciate, for whatever reason, he is able to manipulate these people or pressurize these people. The outcome is not a good outcome for the people of Tamil Nadu. And that is something that we want to change.
Mr. Rahul, I am Muralidharan.
And by the way, this feeling is there in Tamil Nadu. The sense that there is an assault on Tamil culture, that there is an assault on Tamil language, there is an assault on Tamil students. This feeling is there. We've seen it. And this feeling is unfortunate. This feeling has to be erased from the hearts of Tamil people. Tamil people should feel that in our country, we run our state, our language, our culture, our history is not attacked, and we are equal partners in this state.
Mr. Rahul, I'm Muralidharan from BBC. If Congress win back to power, will you give education as a state subject? And the NEET exam
education as a state subject?
Yeah, it's a concurrent subject now.
Yeah.
So will you give it back to states? And the NEET exam, what's your take on that? NEET exam is a
We've-
big worrisome issue in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah, I mean that is an issue that we will look into. That it is discriminatory against youngsters in the state. That is something we will look into, and I think it is resolvable. Broadly, I feel that we need to spend a lot more on education. As a country, we are not spending enough on education, and we've been discussing with the manifesto committee that we want to make it 6% of expenditure. We want to make it 6%. So we want to increase the amount of expenditure on education. The NEET issue, we are flexible people, we can work out a solution. I'm very confident of that. I don't know, I mean, what do you feel? Returning it absolutely is case? Can't. Yeah. So, to answer your question, the center has a role in higher education. It doesn't have a role in primary education. And I think that makes sense. Primary education, secondary education should be the domain of the state. And on the higher education side, there are certain aspects that the center brings which are positive, so we don't have a problem with it. Let me frame it for you differently. We are against the assault on the education system of our country. Today, Vice Chancellor after Vice Chancellor is being placed based on the ideology he follows. Institutions are being suppressed and forced to follow what Mr. Mohan Bhagwat and the RSS believe. That is, for us, unacceptable. We want our institutions to be independent. We want our students to ask questions, to challenge ideas, any idea. So that is the difference between the spirit.
Hello, Ragul sir. I am
I think we have a time issue now.
Yeah, I am Tamil from News 18. How many percentage of seats would Congress allot to women?
We are not just going to allot percentage of seats to women. We are doing something much bigger than that. We are doing something bigger than that. We've taken a decision in our manifesto that we are going to pass women's reservation, 33% of parliament seats, 33% of Vidhan Sabha seats, and we've also taken the decision at the national government level to reserve 33% of all jobs for women.
Sir, Deva from
Okay,
News 7. Sir, Deva from News 7. Tamil Nadu தொடர்ந்து திமுக அதிமுகவோட இணைந்து பயணிச்சிட்டு வரீங்க. காங்கிரஸ் தன்னெழுச்சியாக உருவாவதற்கு எது தடையா இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க? அதுபோக நீங்க தமிழ்நாட்டில் ஒரு தொகுதியில போட்டியிடறன்னு சொல்லி உங்க கட்சி நிர்வாகிகளே சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காங்க. தமிழ்நாட்டில் நீங்க போட்டியிடுவதற்கான வாய்ப்புகள் இருக்கிறதா?
There is a meeting of minds between the DMK and the Congress. So we are working together, and I think it's a very constructive alliance. I think it's a very powerful alliance. So there's no question of Congress fighting alone here. We are in an alliance, and that's what we're going to do. Yeah.
Political parties in Tamil Nadu feel that Congress had a role in the Sri Lankan genocide, the war crimes that were committed in Sri Lanka.
No, I don't think they feel that. They don't feel that.
DMK believes that. So what is your reaction to it? Was the Indian government complicit in the Sri Lankan genocide?
I mean, that's an absurd question. I mean, that's not even a question worth asking. There's no question of that. We love the Tamil people, we support the Tamil people, and there's no two ways about that. I mean, I find that, frankly, I find that question insulting. Huh? Now, my special slogan for Parliament election, I'll have to reflect on that for a while, but the main thrust is employment, farmers, and happy prosperous, united India. Yeah, last question. On Aam Aadmi Party, we've made our stance very clear. There's no confusion about that. Thank you very much, all of you, for coming here.